we look at the solutions to problem set 17 here, which are on probability. If you roll a dice and get 5, then you make €5. If you roll 2, you get €2, and so on. What is the expected value of what you'll make if you make a roll? Well, the expectation value is just the sum of the possible outcomes multiplied by their probabilities. In this case, that means 1 if you roll a 1, 2 if you roll a 2, plus 3, plus 4, plus 5, plus 6. The 6 possibilities, multiplied by 1/6, since the probability of the various outcomes is the same as in 1/6. So that's 21, which is the sum of 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6, divided by 6. So divide top and bottom by 3, so that's equal to 7 over 2, which is 3.5. So €3.50. Would you take €3 or take a roll? And why? Well, the expectation value is €3.50. So we would roll, since on average we do better. So it's not much better. So it depends on your risk preference. Like with pensions, where you invest more when you're younger to maximize in the long run, but as you get older, you switch to solid, low risk, since you want certainty more. How could you tell if the lotto was a fair game or not? Here I mean a fair game in that it does what it says on the tin, that the probabilities are correct, that all the balls have the same chance of being picked. This is more a statistics question, which is going to be our next topic. We can look at what has actually happened, so the various numbers that have been drawn over the last whatever many years, and work backwards. So if the game is done correctly, each ball should appear the same number of times. Like no ball should magically be coming up far more often than the other ones. This will not be exact, since it is random. This means, the fact it's random, that there's no way to predict the numbers. There should be no pattern to find. We could also look at the countries that have won as well. Portugal, for example, and France win a lot. The frequency of winning the jackpot should be proportional to the number of tickets won, or surely that should be tickets sold. So I mean, you know, France is a bigger country. If they're buying 100 million tickets and Ireland is buying 1 million tickets, then France should be winning a lot more than Ireland. You have a 1% chance of getting sick, costing on average €5,000 for treatment. How much would you pay for insurance? Now these numbers are made up. It's not based on actual historical data. I don't know what the percentage chance is and what the average cost is. So here we look at the expected value of how much we need to spend on our health. If this is higher than the insurance cost, then it makes sense to insure. since you save money by getting insured. So on average, the expectation value is the probability, which is here 1%, so 0.01 multiplied by the cost, which is 5,000. So that comes out at €50. This is a complex problem, since when we're younger, our expectation value is low, so we can get away with no insurance. Though it flips with age, since when we're older, the expectation value shoots up and you save money getting insured. This is the battle with universal healthcare. Young people pay more than they get back to make it affordable for the old. The young will become old though. Lurking in the background is good old expectation value. So it's not just a problem in a maths book. If you pay the wrong bus fare, you can save 50 cents. But if you're caught, you have to pay €1,000. How often would you need to get caught to have positive expectation value? This is reverse lotto. By not paying the correct fare, you save a little with a small chance of paying a lot. Expectation value is probability of getting caught, P, times 1,000. That's how much you have to pay. So is that less than the 50 cents you're saving? Well, basically, if the probability is less than 0.0005, then you save money by paying the wrong fare. The fine is set so that the loss is paid by the group that get caught. So by that I mean, you can estimate this by checking, say, 10,000 people randomly to get an average of how much money is not being paid. Then you share that money, that bill, across the people who get caught. So you can estimate, okay, there are 100 people a week who are not paying the correct fare. We're being underpaid 100,000 a week, so we just fine all those people who'd be caught €1,000, and that way Dublin Bus doesn't lose, and the people who get the fine, well, they knew they were cheating. They were playing reverse lotto. Remember to subscribe in order to be updated when new content is added. Thanks.